Folks, we are back with another video right here on my Twitch live streaming channel, DZPalomino. If you haven't subscribed, why haven't you subscribed yet? Super dang easy. And if you guys are watching the rerun on my YouTube channel when it becomes available, this will be playlist episode number 6, where we are getting back with playing The Chase. Now, for this particular video or this particular playlist episode of The Chase, we are going to be playing in Shanghai, China. Woo! Brand spanking new location. As you guys who have watched the last episode already been hinted on, that we have finally unlocked this location, and we're pretty much going to see where this takes us. All right. With that being said, folks, if you guys want to support this channel, links are at the bottom of the screen: Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Or if you currently don't have the space to support at the moment, you can utilize the Ember app. Download the app on your smartphone with an invitation code. That code will give you a boost, where we could be virtual Bitcoin mining business partners. Mine Satoshi, mine Bitcoin, 24/7, 365. Play, win, and earn. All right, with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and get the show on the road, shall we? And let's get playing and getting down to business with some trivia. All right. For those of you guys that are watching this particular video in the middle of the playlist, just to pretty much recap for everybody, for the sake of time, we're going to go through perhaps a couple rounds of Cash Builder, a couple rounds of the Chase, and depending on how things go again, then 1 or 2 rounds of the final Chase, again, depending on time and how this episode will play out. With that being said, folks, those of you guys that are actually not familiar with the game show, The Chase, just an FYI, when we get to the Cash Builder, the Chase, and the final Chase, all this is timed. So I'll try to read it as thoroughly and as clearly as I can possible, while still tackling the timer at the same time. Cash Builder is approximately about a minute. The Chase, not necessarily a timer, but you know when one of the chasers, whoever I compete with, answers a question, I have like around 5 seconds to answer that question, and then the final Chase, tackling those 2 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and play. All right. Which of these was founded by Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook? Which of these Daniel Boyle films is set mainly in Edinburgh? Oh darn. 127 hours? No. Which of these is not a rank of the British peerage? Let's see, Count, Baron, Marquis. I think it's Marquis. No. Which of these cities is the capital of an island country? Kiev, Kinshasa, Kingston. Kiev. No. Which of these famous artists were French? Picasso, Dali. What was French? Picasso. No? Oh, darn. Which of these celebrity mothers gave birth to twins first? Julia Roberts. I don't know. Oh, got it right. Which of these animals lives in a farm? Badger. No. Last question. No, couldn't even throw an answer in that one. All right, rough start, okay start, 20,000, 20 grand. Let's go again, folks. Which of these means costly, luxurious? Flatulent. No. Which of these is not a bone in the leg? Patella? Ulna. Which of these days occur first in the calendar year? Lammas? Candlemas. Which of these Australian time zones is closest to GMT? Western? Yes. Which of these is a winter Olympic sport? Winter. Oh, wait. No, it's not volleyball. Dang it. Slip of the finger. Which of these is the title of a Jude Law film? Alfie. In what branch of the arts did Rodin find fame? Architecture? No, sculpture. Which of these is not a freshwater fish? Pike? No. Throw something in there! Ugh. Yeah, it was U.S. currency. I only had literally 1 second. Yeah. Alright, folks. Now we move on to the chase. And let's see who we will compete with. Alright. It's going to be down to between the Queen and the Tiger Mom. Starting offer for the Tiger Mom is going to be $1.5 million. So we're going to go ahead and select that one. $350K low. $12 million. Holy! I think that is the highest number I have seen yet offered in any of the playlist episodes on this YouTube channel, folks. This is the DZPalomino channel. We go big, we go home. 12 million! In a game of Scrabble, how many tiles are left in the bag after the first player has taken theirs? 53. No. Well, in this game, on the smartphone app, I get a maximum of 3 pushback advantages. We'll use one. Don't get to do that in the TV show. In Greek myth, who offered to marry another who can outrun her? I don't know. Demeter. Nope. In a children's song, which elephant went off with a trumpety trumped? It screams Dumbo. No, it's not. Nelly. Last advantage, pushback advantage already. What series of animated films shares its name with a large island off the coast of Africa? Madagascar, folks. What was the official language of England for the 300 years following the Norman conquest? Norman? I like to think it's French. It is French. In Italian cookery, bocconcini are small bowls of what types of cheese? Gorgonzola. Mozzarella. Folks, when I think mozzarella cheese, I think like the mozzarella sticks that you find in Denny's office. Oh, what the hell? Who am I kidding? Which Scotsman was World Snookers champion 5 years running in the 90s? Stephen Maguire. Nope. Ha ha ha. Alright, folks, that was a fun little start. Well, we're gonna go at it again. Attempt number 2 in the chase. It's gonna be down to the Queen and the Stunner. 2.5 mil. Low 250K, high 7.5 mil. Well, in this game, folks, even if I had all the gold in the world to my advantages, that is not gonna save me from losing. We gotta play it like it's the real thing. That's how you have fun with it. But alrighty, 2.5 mil. Let's do it. Which composer's Hampshire's home hosts the Sid Monton Festival? Philip Glass. Nope. Planet Mondas was the original home of which foes in TV's Doctor Who? Cybermen. I never really watched Doctor Who anyways. The only Doctor Who I've seen is with the actor Tom Baker. And that's it. Which French football star was the Golden Ball Award at the 2006 World Cup? Claude Makélélé? No. Zinedine Zidane. What London square is named after a British naval victory of 1805? I don't think it's Kensington. That sounds very much American verbiage. Leicester Square. Whooped once again. All right. Once again, attempt number 3 in the chase. It's going to be down to the Dark Destroyer and Lightning Bolt. All right. The Destroyer is offering a starter of 5 mil. Low 1.25. Woo! It's even higher. High end 15.5 mil. Oh my goodness. We have got to make this interesting, folks. You go home or you go big. Backwards. Go big or go home. 15.5 mil. Let's do it. What is the name of the cheerleading squad in the TV show Glee? Frosties. I haven't seen that show. Cheerios. Dang it. This is the biggest yet. Let's do it. Cockroaches are thought to have been around for approximately how many years? 30 million? No. Chaser got it correct. 300 million. Second pushback. From the Shakespeare play, which of these is not one of King Lear's daughters? Ooh. Daughters? Reagan? Cheryl. That is not good. Oh boy. Worst performance yet on this episode. In which of these countries are cars driven on the right-hand side of the road? USA! Of course the Chaser guy's right. Everyone has to know that information, you know. 4 consecutive Summer Olympics were in cities beginning with what letter? Oh, darn. How the heck am I going to look into that information? It's going to be M. Alright, M it is. Alright, Chaser got it right as well. In art, the tail of the mythical chimera is usually depicted ending with the head of what reptile? The head of the... Sounds very familiar. I would like to think it's the head of the snake. Yes! Chaser got it correct as well. In 1911, a one-legged man called Bumper Harris was employed to show that what innovation was safe. I would think automatic car. You know, bumper, front bumper, rear bumper. Is that right? Escalator. Ugh, Chaser got it correct. I am out of advantages. I have to get this right. In 2010, what fictional film Ogre received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Shrek. Chaser got it correct. Which of these was the mobile game of summer 2016 with people all over the world playing? Pokemon Go, Mario Go, Sonic Go. Alright. Yep. It is down to this final question. One question to go. Which of these French writers was the grandson of a slave from Haiti? Oh boy. I don't know. Oh. Yes! $15.5 million! Woohoo! Alrighty, folks. $15.5 million. That means nothing. Because I still need to secure it in the final chase. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Perhaps the biggest win to grab. $15.5 million in the final chase. Let's do it! Oh boy, I am out of gold. Well, insufficient at least. So, well, we got to try to play it as close as possible to the real thing. So, no head starts. Which of these words relates to cats? Feline. Which of these cakes is traditionally oblong in shape? Dundee. Nope. Which of these is a type of windmill? Chalk mill. Smock mill. Which of these is the title of a Madonna hit single? American Boy. Nope. How many teams compete against each other in the NFL? 32. Coterie is a small group of what? Words. People. Which of these capital cities is north of the equator? Mexico City. Which of these men is a famous French chef? Raymond Blanc. Which of these films did Natalie Portman star in? Black Hawk Down, Black Swan, Men in Black. Black Swan. In the Bible, what is the Ark of the Covenant? Tent, boat, chest. Chest. Which of these is a slogan once used by Apple? Think different. Which of these is the title of a novel by Oliver Goldsmith? The Pope of Warrington? No, it's not. To make decaf, what is removed before roasting? Caffeine. Which of these was filmed at Highclere Castle? Harry Potter films. No, Downtown Abbey. Okay. Which of these countries is the head of GMT? Darn, Barbados. Nope. In football, the back four refers to which group of players? Defenders. Yeah, defenders. The mongoose belongs to which group of animals? Mammals. Which of these is not the correct title of a Coldplay album? Kailoto. Nope. Put an answer in there! Dang! Okay. Oh boy, I have got the destroyer. Alright, here we go. The Sydney Morning Herald is a newspaper in what country? Australia. What is the name of a set of rear gears on a bicycle? Cassette. In a game of squash, the fastest balls have what color? Dot. Pass. Squash. Yellow. No. Mucodermabrasion is a treatment for what part of the body? Skin. What direction is directly opposite to north? South. Come on! Too easy! In what year was the singer Justin Bieber born? 86. Incorrect. 94. Yes! Which film duo drove a Ford Thunderbird? Bonnie and Clyde. No, it's not Bonnie and Clyde. That much for certain. Ford Thunderbird. Ah, dang it. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to hate myself for not getting that one. Oh, boy. Something decennial occurs once every how many years? Decennial. 5. 10. Gah. What sport is known as soccer in many parts of the world? Football. Too easy. Come on. What does the Irish word banjax mean? Ruined. Which American invented photographic roll film? Not Franklin. Eastman. Crap! Gosh, that timer kills me. The Elvis Presley mansion, Graceland, is in which U.S. state? I don't know. California. No. Tennessee. Gosh, I am doing horrible, horrible, horrible. The streaks of fat found in lean meat are called what? Marbling? No, I think it's gristle. Oh, I don't know. Leading players is what sport at given an ATP ranking? Manchester, England is a song from which musical? The Chaser Has Passed. Manchester, England. Hair. Okay. Cob and pen are the male and female of which animal? Swan. Think before you ink is a warning about getting what? A tattoo. Used in cooking, black cumin seeds have what other name? Nigella. The parents of soprano Maria Callas were from what country? Greece. At what point in the day are humans at their tallest? Upon waking up. Oh boy. Oh man. Incredible. Well, at least I ended it with leveling up. Ugh. Alrighty, folks. That was a whole heck of a lot of fun. With that being said, thanks again for watching. Didn't secure my 15.5 mil. But we'll get him again in the next episode. With that being said, folks, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to support if you guys want to support. And I will see you guys in the next game show.